When I was studying general history at the University of Toronto, our TA, Dr. Christian Knudsen, yeah, oh my god, so many years passed and I still remember his words. So he told us that our topic for the assignment was quite difficult, but right now I'm standing in front of this audience trying to introduce our topic about the opening of the Empire State Building in 1931. So Christian, if you're watching this video, we're doing it for you. Of course everybody knows this great skyscraper in New York, but today our team is going to introduce it in a completely new way. Please, a great applause for Anastasia Galanova, Ray Tang and Tony Liu for this great research. It was a hard task, but we finally did it. So for not wasting your time, let's go back to our current topic, the Empire State Building. The Empire State Building is a 102 skyscraper in the midtown of Manhattan in New York City, in the intersection of the 5th Avenue and 34th West Street. Its height with the antenna is 443 meters, and its name is derived from the nickname of New York, the Empire State. It stood as the world's tallest building for 40 years, from 1931 until the construction of the World Trade Center's North Tower was completed in 1972. After 9/11, Empire State Building became the tallest building in New York City. This skyscraper was designed by architects named Schriftlamp and Harman Associates, and it was built at a time when many people were trying to make their best to build the biggest skyscraper in the world. And it was completed in 410 days, and it was opened by President Herbert Hoover on the 1st of May in 1931. Only a few people know how difficult it was to construct this building, how this event affected millions of people in the USA, and how much it cost. I think you're bored with my lecture, so to make it more interesting, let's ask Ray Tang to show us her interview with the brigade leader of the Empire State Building, Anastasia Galanova. Hi Ray.
Hi Ranger. I am on the 5th Avenue now, where a big project, the Empire State Building, is taking place. And I'm gonna to interview one of the brigade leader, Nancy. Hi Nancy, I am Ray and I am the journalist of the Big Bang. So can I ask you a few questions? Of course, I'll be glad to answer all your questions. Okay. So can you tell me how can you transport all the necessary materials to such a big plate? Of course. Well, we have some modern techniques for this. An industrial railway system has been constructed inside the building for distributing the materials. And all the materials, except the structural steel, are received and unloaded at one of the 7 entrances on the main floor of the building. And the stone is unloaded from trucks inside the building and raised by the overhead monorail trolley to platform cars. So can you tell me, how do you manage so many workers? Well, all hiring is done before 8 a.m. on the first floor of the timekeeper's shanty office. And each hired man is given a hiring ticket with his name, class, rate of pay, date and time hired. So we present our tickets at the timekeeper's office where a personal card is filled and all the records of earnings are kept for income tax purposes.
Okay, thank you Nancy. Thank you for giving us so much information.
You're welcome. I was glad to answer your questions.
Okay, let's get back to Ranger.
Thank you, Ray. Or it is better to say thank you to our new technology that help us to communicate with each other through the time. But let's get down to another part of our TED Talk. When we're speaking about buildings, we always forget about the most important part of it, which is the financial part. So I would like to introduce you this document. It is a letter from Raskop to Kaufman about the financial plan of the Empire State Building.
Dear Kaufman, our present tentative feeling is that we should be able to build a building, the cubical content of which will be about 34 million feet at $1 per cubic foot, including all charge of areas, such as interest, cost of demolition, architect, and builder's commission. These paid for securing mortgages, rental fees, which would mean a total cost of not more than $34 million, which added to the land cost of $16 million, gave a total cost of $15 million. Yours, Pascal.
As it is said, money makes the world go round, and it is very good that this money was invested wisely. That is one of the points why Empire State Building became the symbol of the American society. My colleague Anastasia Galanova is taking an interview with the governor of the city, Ray Tang, who can tell us more interesting details about this process. Hi Anastasia.
Hello everyone, today I'm going to interview a female governor, Tang Ray, who directed the construction process of Empire State Building. And through this interview, I hope you will learn much more about the building itself. Hello Ray, I'm a journalist from Big Bang, and nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Nancy. I'm glad to share more information about the Empire State to you.
Okay, Ray, could you tell me more about economic background of the construction of Empire State Building?
Of course I can. As we know, the Great Depression happened in October 1929, just 2 months after the first public announcement of the Empire State Building project. It was so terrible at that time because a lot of people lost their jobs and they became hungry and homeless. Even some suicides happened everywhere and every day.
Really?
Yeah, that's true. But luckily, the Empire State Building continued its construction until a turnable economy was near.
Wow, shocking information. Okay, but why has the Empire State Building became a symbol of America?
Of course, it is a symbol of America. After the construction, we faced another problem, which only half spaces were rent out. However, it conquered this problem successfully. Well, the fact that the building was able to survive these lean years adds to the Empire State Building's fame. Just as its continued construction during the Great Depression made it a public symbol of hope for better times ahead. So the Empire State Building is a symbol of hope and faith in the stability of future.
So Ray, thank you so much for the interview and for the time. And it was a female governor, Ray. And now let's come back to Ranjan.
Thank you Anastasia. Today the Empire State Building is not just a piece of architecture, but it is also an encouraging symbol for the whole American society. Today, everyone can visit this building and learn more about it. Our team was trying to introduce you the inside view of the establishment of the Empire State Building, because it is a great work of great people who forever changed the landscape of the New York City. Thank you.
Ranjan, are you ready?
Yeah, I think so. I think it'll take a long time.
Open Gangnam Style.
Start.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Gangnam Style.
Again.
낮에는 따사로운 인간적인 여자 커피 한 잔에 여유를 아는 품격 있는 여자 밤이 오면 심장이 뜨거워지는 여자 그런 반전 있는 여자 나는 선호해 낮에는 너만큼 따사로운 그런 선호해 커피 식기도 전에 원샷 때리는 선호해 밤이 오면 심장이 터져버리는 선호해 그런 선호해 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 바로 너 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 바로 너 지금부터 갈 때까지 가볼까 오빤 강남스타일 강남스타일 오빤 강남스타일 진짜 가렸지만 웬만한 노출보다 야한 여자 그런 감각적인 여자 나는 선어해 점잖아 보이지만 놀 땐 노는 선어해 내가 되면 완전 미쳐버리는 선어해 근육보다 사상이 울퉁불퉁한 선어해 그런 선어해 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 너 그래 바로 너 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 너 그래 바로 너 지금부터 그때까지가 오빤 강남스타일 강남스타일 오빤 강남스타일
And this is funny.
Hello.
강남스타일 오빤 강남스타일
Yeah, look at my shoes. Yeah.
You must see.
Look at
오빤 강남스타일
And this is just my shoe. Can you see? It's boring. It's not boring. It's funny and it's boring.
그 위에 나는 너 Baby baby 나는 뭘좀 아는 너 뛰는 놈그 위에 나는 놈 Baby baby 나는 뭘좀 아는 You know what I'm saying 오빤 강남스타일 Sexy lady 오빤 강남스타일 Sexy lady 오빤 강남스타일